Don't decide to wash your air fryer 15 minutes before you have a live stream. Do not do it! You will not win! You will not clean that bastard in time. Oh my god. Oh, hello everyone. Hello Onion, hello Poke, hello Chris, hello Ghost, and hello Ghost. How are you guys? Good afternoon. Oh, I went downstairs to go make myself some food, and I looked at the kitchen sink and I saw the air fryer sitting there and I was like, fuck, I have to wash it before my family comes home. Cause I don't know how you guys do dishes in your household, but usually in my household, when we have the big dishes, and I mean the big dishes, like the saucepan with the spaghetti sauce in it, or the rice pot from the rice cooker, and in this case the air fryer, no one wants to wash it. Okay, everyone just puts it off and waits for somebody else in the household to wash it. But I know tonight we will need the air fryer for dinner, so I was like, oh, it's my job. I have to clean it before they come home. Yeah. So that was my woes from this morning and why I'm basically 20 minutes late to stream, because I was fighting for my life in the kitchen. But today we're gonna continue our work on the assets. So I didn't end up touching the tablet after last night. I kind of got burnt out, I think, after the stream. I was like, oh, I don't want to do art. So I'm gonna do the final touches on that for the first bit, and then I think we're gonna try to do the table underneath, just so the tablet doesn't look like it's just floating in the air. And then if I have some time, I'll get started on the microphone. I don't know if I'm gonna finish the microphone, but we can try to, at least. Because I feel like for that, I have to give it a little bit more thought. Because when people make karaoke microphones, they add really cute little details to it, like stickers and charms, and they get really creative with how the pop filter looks. And I'm like, off the dome, I can't really think of a design that I want. So maybe at the very least, we can rough out some designs for it. I have a couple kind of sporadic ideas that I think I'll draw into it, but I don't really know how it all fit together. I also didn't eat my food yet. I have a bagel that I still have sitting on my desk because I was fighting the air fryer and I didn't want to be an hour late to the stream, so I'm gonna just eat it now. Hopefully the crunch doesn't pick up on my mic. I might... No, I still have noise suppression. Wait, I'm gonna test something. Okay, no. That definitely picks up. Bro, and I overcooked my bagel. This looks super crunchy. Funky ASMR, oh god. Yeah, sure, some scuffed crunchy bagel ASMR. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of crunchy bagels. I'm very, very picky, I think, when it comes to the texture for some reason. So, I like them a little bit, with a little bit of crunch. But, still kind of chewy. So, I think I left it in there for too long because I was preoccupied with the dishes that I wasn't paying attention to my microwave oven. I feel like bread and toast and stuff like that, it's very easy for me to get the texture wrong. If I let it sit in there for a little bit over 2 to 3 minutes than what I intend, then it just ruins it for me. I also didn't realize it, but we are also out of cream cheese in my house. I'm so sad. So I just have peanut butter on it, and peanut butter's fine, but I like cream cheese as my bagel topping. I'm a cream cheese guy, especially strawberry cream cheese. So good. Hello, Joe 5. I don't usually like to take requests where people are like, can you say this? Especially as like viewers that I'm not super familiar with, because I don't know what you're gonna be using this for. Will this saying be used for potentially nefarious purposes? If so, I may have to decline. The nature of it seems okay. It's not something crazy. But I'll ask. No. I just know how to screen record. I can't really edit on phone. Okay, well, sure. I'll say meatball. There you go. You're very welcome. Thank you, no problem. Anytime. You clearly own an air fryer. I do. I was one of those people in the beginning that was like, I don't know about air fryers, because I think it was like right during COVID that like everyone was like hyping it up, and like the clearly you don't own an air fryer meme was like big. And I was like, I don't know, are they actually that good? And then like my parents bought one because they found like a cheap one on sale. And it actually, I think, changed my fucking life. I'm not even kidding. If you don't own an air fryer yet, you need to get on that and fix that right now. Because they're like toasters and also like ovens, but just so much more convenient, and everything cooks so much faster. Meatball was the name of my son in a game. That's awesome. I hope Meatball lived a very long and happy life. I tried to send a link to a video saying thank you, but it won't work. Yeah, I think YouTube has like safety features for chats that prevent people from posting links, because there used to be a really big problem with like spam bots. It's okay, I can feel your appreciation for the meatball through the screen. So hello W, how are you? Good afternoon, good evening. But the reason that I'm like, I struggle so much with this air fryer is because like last night we cooked like ribs in it, and a couple days ago we cooked like pork chops in it. And if you own an air fryer, you kind of know what I'm getting at, where it's like the grease that builds up in the oil when you cook like meat, it's just awful to clean. Like once it like it just stays in the air fryer, and you just can't get rid of it. It's just permanently etched into it. And me, the fool, decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna clean this all out in 10 minutes. So fast, no problem. Well, I actually raised Peter Griffin in a game too, so Meatball is a pretty tame name in comparison. Wait, was so if Meatball was your son, then who was Peter Griffin? Was Peter Griffin like your second son? Tip, you have to clean it up right after cooking, or you can let it run a bit to heat it up, and it'll make it easier to clean. Oh, thank you. Chris with the pro air fryer cleaning strats. Like, my dad has tried to like turn it on with like soapy water in it to like help clean it better, but I'm a little bit scared to do that because I'm like, I don't want soap to get inside of it, and I don't want it to accidentally mess up like the heating coils inside if I put like water and soap in it. But I could just clean it right after. That'll probably make it so the grease is less like less sticky after. Do you already have an idea for your mic? I have like kind of random ideas for it. Like, I kind of want to at least include maybe like a wing motif in it, like angel wings. But aside from that, I don't really know what colors I want for the mic. Maybe like pink. But yeah, we'll probably do some rough ideas together. Because I don't think I'll have it done on stream today either, because I can only stream for a couple hours, and I have a feeling that if I want to draw the mic, it's going to take a bit to get all the details and stuff. Peter Griffin is his older sibling. A name like that, we all know he wasn't set up for success. No, I believe in Peter Griffin. He can achieve all his dreams if he wants to. Meatball has a bright future ahead of him though. Oh, Onion, are you picking favorites between your kids? That's messed up, dude. Robin Honkai Star Rail Core. Oh yeah, she does also have like a angel motif, doesn't she? And she's a singer. I don't know, I haven't played Honkai myself, but maybe I'll look at her mic for reference, see what they did for her design. Will it be modeled after your real mic? Probably not my mic, because I have just a Yeti that sits on my desk. I don't know, I'll have to look up some other mics to base the design off of, I think. Because the one that I have is a little bit lame. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit to do this line. No, listen, he's old enough, okay? He should have a job already. He has zero excuses. I was a patient mother with him and he just disappointed me. Damn, that's no way to talk about your kids, Onion. As a parent, your responsibility is to help guide your child through life, not put him down. Maybe you gotta reflect and see where you went wrong with Peter Griffin. Do not repeat the same mistakes with Meatball. Do you think someone would actually name their child after a Family Guy character though? I feel like no, but with things nowadays, I feel like you can never be 100% sure. Because I have seen like people treating like South Park Family Guy characters like they're anime ikemen with the whole like Ida bag deal and having like standees in their rooms and all that craziness. So I'm like, definitely one of those hyper crazy fans will name their kid after a Family Guy South Park character. No one will know if you name your kid Brian, for example. I guess. But is that worse in a way? Because not only is it a character from Family Guy, but it's the family dog from Family Guy. Like, it's a different thing if you just hear the name and you're like, oh, I like that name. You know, I'm talking about like someone who's actually like, I like this character so much that I'm going to be naming my firstborn child after this character. It's a tragedy. Yeah, some people give their kids just the craziest names. Yes, Mr. E thinks yes. Okay, like, set aside, like, the Family Guy. What about, like, Genshin characters? Can't wait for the day that I, like, enter the workforce and I'm gonna be, like, training someone and I'm gonna be like, oh, what's your name? And they'll be like, my name? Albedo. And then I'll just have, like, flashbacks and I'll crumble to the floor. The chances are unlikely, but let it be known that they are not zero, okay? It is possible. It can happen to you. This is my PSA. Please do not name your child after Hoyoverse characters. Thank you. Do yourself a favor and do your child a favor. But I mean, it's like probably at that point in time in the future, like, their peers won't know what they're named. What their namesake is, you know? Because I doubt that in 10 years, Genshin Impact is still going to be as big as it is. You know, it's probably going to be not forgotten, but just definitely a lot less known, maybe a lot less popular. So it's not like that kid is going to be bullied or anything, because no one will know what they were named after. I'd name my child. That's crazy. This is my son Tartaglia. Oh, that's such a unique name. How did you come up with it? He was my first love. That's such a specific thing to look forward to. It will happen though. You will see people naming their kids after Hoyoverse characters. I don't even have to speak it into existence because probably there is at least one kid right now that has already been named after a Genshin character. For sure. It's pronounced Childe. I'm pretty sure his name is actually pronounced like child though. I'm pretty sure from when I used to play. Unless I'm spreading misinformation on the internet. My favorite thing to do. I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about naming your kids after Genshin Impact characters. The best gift that you could give to your unborn child. When they spread misinformation on the internet. True. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. Woo woo. Farina or Amber are props cute names though. Yeah, I feel like Farina and Amber Okay, maybe Farina might be pushing it a little bit. Because I think that name is kind of unconventional. Amber, no one would bat an eye, for sure. Amber's very typical. Naming my kid Mordekaiser? Oh, don't even get me started on how many people might be naming their kids after League characters. This is my child, Irie. My daughter, Irie, and my son, Garen. Amber, sure, but Farina would be difficult to have people adjust to. Farina depends on the country, I'd say. I don't know if I've ever seen that name outside of Genshin, though. But I also live in North America, so maybe in Europe? Some people have that name? But it is a cute name. I don't disagree on that. Don't let him get the R skill, also gank him on school late. That's crazy. I kind of want to add like a sparkly texture to the stickers. I don't know if I have a brush for that though. Let me look. I kind of just download like whatever brushes that I come across on like the asset store for Clip Studio. I gotta have like something, I'm sure. I hope this stream is still up in 40 minutes. Hello, Kolulu. Don't you have class right now? But yeah, I'll probably still be streaming in like an hour. So Farina's name is taken from an ancient Roman spring goddess. Oh! I know that some, or are the all the Archon names are taken from like actual deities, right? Because Lobella, my sibling, they are a writer, right? And a lot of their works that they make are based on mythology and like religions, like real world religions. So they around the time when like Genshin came out, they like were ranting to me because they couldn't research a lot of these deities anymore, because whenever they looked up the name, the only thing that would start to appear were the Genshin characters, and it made it just incredibly difficult for them to find any material to work with, and I felt so bad for them. But I did not know the origin of Freena's name. I have a whole animation project in my mind to finish, and I've been procrastinating for a long while. Oh, dude, I feel you. There's this, like, one, like, short, I guess, that I've been trying to animate for my channel, and I've just been so lazy, because it's not even anything that's supposed to actually be like animated. It's just gonna be just still frames, but I like still can't bring myself to just like finish it. I'm awful with that. Like, I guess it's part procrastination, part burnout. Okay, will this bokeh light brush work for texturing the stickers? Let's see. No. Will this work? too dense. The air fryer is coming back for the second round. Funky only won the first. I mean, after tonight's dinner, I'm gonna have to clean it again, so there will be a second round eventually. Well, what is that brush? It's like a hexagonal pattern? Ooh. Wait, maybe this one. It is very, very sparkly though. Oh, well, yeah, Genshin takes over every name they use, yeah. I wonder if the developers knew the chaos that would ensue following their game. Like, I get it's cool to, like, base your works off of, like, existing cultures and take inspiration from them, but then now when people look up anything relating to the original stuff, it all just becomes obscured, which sucks. I think that looks okay for the stickers. Oh, I want to add some shadows though, over where they're covering, just so it doesn't look like it's just flat on top. The whole air fryer versus funky thing gave me an idea. What brand is your air fryer, Funky? I think it's a Ninja air fryer. It's like one of those mini ones that have like a basket that you just pull out, and it's got like a little grill plate inside. And I think the reason that I like have so much trouble with it is because it's like the grill plate that's in there that just keeps accumulating like all the grime. Ooh, I should turn off symmetry for this. Hope this made you understand why I'm procrastinating on the animation as well. I'm draining my energy one by one with smaller random ideas that pop up in my head. Dude, it's the same way for me. I'm like, ooh, it would be so cool to work on an animated starting stream screen. And then I'm also like, oh, but I also want to make animated alerts, or oh, I want to make a short, or oh, I want to make a long form video. And it's just like, I have so many ideas that I want to do, and then it results in me not working on any of them because my small little pea brain can't pick one to choose and be happy with it. Like, I used to do quite a few like work streams, so I think maybe one of these days I just need to like sit down, lock in, and just work. I've been meaning to draw a big drawing, but all I ended up with was a chibi Luca. That too. It's like when I get frustrated with myself because I can't draw the big piece that I wanted to draw, I just end up drawing like a small thing. And I guess it's like good because it helps you like warm up in a way, but sometimes it's the best thing you can do to combat your art block. Okay, I think this looks okay. Let's see. Okay, let's put this thing in action. So I should probably shrink this canvas size, otherwise when I load it into VTube Studio, it's gonna be ginormous. Change canvas size, thank you. And then I can shrink it down to this. Oh, actually, I don't want to do this yet because I want to draw a table. I'm being silly. I'm being silly and I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, wait, let's draw the table. See y'all in 30 minutes or so after I'm done drawing Funky versus the air fryer. Wait, don't cook me in the air fryer, no! I've come so far in life, I can't perish now into an air fryer of all things. Snap to grid. Oh, I need a thicker brush for this, I think. At least the drawer remembered the table because I forgot tables are a thing for a hot second. Dude, I was so ready to export this and be like, okay, I'm done. And then I realized if I had like this model or this asset on, it would just be floating in the air. And I'm like, oh, I need something to put it on. Okay, now how do I draw a table? Also, this line is kind of translucent. Why are you like this? Okay, let's just put down a brown layer. Okay, let me name this so I don't forget what this is. Table line. And then we're gonna select this chunk and fill. Probably don't want that shade of brown though. Maybe I should pick something similar to my model. Maybe it's something a little more saturated. I feel like when it comes to coloring brown, I always have the hardest time choosing a shade of brown. Because between like the yellow and the pink, there's just so many like hues to pick from. And I feel like depending on the hue of brown, or shade of brown that you pick, it like can have totally different vibes, you know? Like the Minecraft player in me is like thinking like, wait, what tree would this be? Maybe that's okay? I think I'll move it up a little bit though. Oh. We need a cherry blossom table. Wait, now I'm like, wait, should I draw a desk mat? No! Oh my god. I could, like, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make a plain wood table, but now I'm like, I could do so much more. I can make a desk mat, I could add a mouse if I wanted. I could add like a cup to drink. Oh, why have you done this to me? Especially because like the table, as I have it right now, you can see it's not really a very sophisticated table. I just have brown rectangle. I guess, I don't know, do I want to draw like a legit table then? The desk mat? Oh, the Kohane desk mat? I could just do the lazy man's Kohane desk mat and take the PNG of her card and just flip it upside down and distort it. So I have a real one-to-one recreation of it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I might... Okay, let's see how this would look. Because how is this perspective on the table? It's kind of like this, right? I'm not using any rulers, so I'm just eyeballing it. Kind of like that, maybe? It's kind of small for a desk mat. Usually they're pretty big, aren't they? I realized I cannot spell. I'm so sorry, God. I knew which character you were talking about. So it's okay. And usually they're a little bit thick. Maybe that's okay for a desk mat. It depends on how big you buy your desk mat, but it seems fine. Like, I think this is okay. And truth be told, if I'm doing a drawing stream... Oh, frick. Wait. This table needs to be rounded. Because if I pop this into my stream, you're just gonna see a table that ends nowhere. Okay, let me make this bigger. Hold on. Change canvas size. I guess I gotta commit and draw a real table. Wait, how do I... Actually, it's fine. It doesn't have to be even. Sorry if this is annoying, but I just want to make sure I sent the right air fryer in stream chat. Oh yeah, sure, I can take a look. Not one of those. It's a little bit... Okay. Air fryer ninja small. It is this guy. One with like the pull-out basket from the front. And the little like buttons on the front. I think this one should be a bit easier to draw than the other one. Because the other one kind of looks like a pressure cooker. I've never seen that style of air fryer before. It's gonna be hilarious to draw. I'm looking forward to it. But if you're making me fight the air fryer, I better win. Okay. Let's expand the background. The first one looks like a rice cooker. Yeah, it looks like some sort of like rice cooker, pressure cooker thing. Okay, time to draw a table for real this time. I'm like freehanding this, so I don't even know if the perspective is gonna be right. I could use a ruler and be a good boy, or I can be lazy and just eyeball it like that. Is that too big of a table? Like if I have this on stream, will this look ginormous? Surely it's fine. You know, worry about these things after you make the final product and can't really make changes after, you know? That's how I roll. Okay. This way I can have a drink on the table if I want to. And I don't think I'm gonna add legs to it because I don't think this model will ever, or not model, but this view will ever be like past my character's waist. So I can just draw the tabletop and I think we're chilling. Funky, I think you're the one supposed to know. I'm supposed to know if it's too big. You're the VTuber here. That requires me to be smart and to think about things carefully. And I am not known for that. Okay, this is fine. You know, you're right. I am the VTuber here. This is fine. This is good. This is a pro's intuition. Also, I realized the desk mat perspective is also now not in line with the table. Let me fix the table. As long as it's not as big as the whole screen, I'd say it's fine. Yeah, I think you're right. It should be okay. Well, it is a little bit wide. You know, it's okay. I can always make my model a little bit smaller on the screen too to accommodate. Wake up everyone, it's gonna be an Ant Funky stream. Oh, don't give me ideas. I don't know, I love doing like silly things with my model. This was like pretty early when I like first started streaming, but during like my only laundry stream that I've done, I like put myself in like a washing machine. Wait, do I still have... Hold on. Do I still have the screen for it? I do. Wait, short intermission. Laundry stream, how would that work? Like this. Hi guys, what's up? Wait, how do I spin my model again? I don't remember. How to rotate model in VTube Studio. Alt? I don't know. Oops. Whee! Ah! Yeah! Don't turn on the spin cycle, no! I'm fucking dead. Okay, but that was like half the laundry stream. It was just me spinning in circles while I was doing my laundry. Maybe the laundry streams will make a comeback one day. I have a... Oh, my friend made this super funny clip of it. I have to find it. I think I put it on my Twitter. It's like old though. Let me scroll. Post it in my clip channel. Volume warning, it is a very loud clip. Okay, let's fix this desk mat. Next laundry stream when? Maybe when the spring comes, because I need to like change out my closet to have my summery clothes again and put away all my winter sweaters and stuff. So maybe around that time I'll do another laundry organization type stream. Because here in Canada it gets very cold. And I have a lot of sweaters, and if I don't put them away during spring, then my closet is just full of stuff that I don't wear. Wait, you don't just keep all your laundry in the same place? What do you mean? Like, I store all the clothes, like the seasonal clothes that I like don't wear in like boxes in my closet. And like I hang up all the stuff that I like actively wear. Or I fold it and put it in my closet. That everything else goes away in a box and sits for half a year. Is what I mean. I just keep everything in the same place, seasonal clothes included. I mean, probably if you don't have like a huge wardrobe, maybe you can do that, but over the years, I just have so many clothes because all of my relatives give me hand-me-downs and I just don't say no. So it's like I get hand-me-downs from like my mom, like my grandma, or my grandma will just like buy a bunch of stuff and just like what she doesn't want to wear, she just gives me. And I just have accumulated too many clothes in my closet. So some of it I just put away when I'm not wearing it. Otherwise it gets unmanageable. Plus, like, my quote-unquote closet is a little bit unconventional because I don't really have like an actual closet. It's kind of difficult to maybe explain, but maybe I can draw it out. Because I live in my attic, right? I think I've talked about that a couple times, but I don't have a closet in the attic. My dad said that he was going to build one, but he hasn't built one yet. So kind of what I've been dealing with in that time is the roof slopes like this, right? Because I'm in the attic. And so on one of the walls of my room, where the roof is sloped like that, we have like a very long, like, shelf kind of thing. It's like a metal kind of clothes rack that you would maybe see in an aisle at a store. Where it's just like that. I'm not drawing this correctly at all. I forget how to draw on this drawing stream. Hold on. This is floor, this is roof. Shelf go out of wall like this. And then there's like a wooden pole. I don't know where my dad found it from, but there's like a wooden pole attached to it. And I have like clothes hangers off the wooden pole like this with all my like clothes that I hang. And then on this shelf thing on top, I have like my stuff folded in like piles up to like where the slant of the roof starts. So it's like I don't have a lot of space for my clothes to keep it all like nice and organized. So when the seasons change, I have to pack everything in like boxes and just put them in like the corner where they live. I get that. Don't even have a closet either. Hell, don't even have walls and insulation. It's just concrete in the basement. Damn. Yeah. Like, you can get the freestanding clothes racks as well. Like the kind that you would maybe see at the store where it's like on wheels and you can just like hang your clothes on the top. My very great artist rendition of what that would look like. I've considered buying one of these, but they're not very cheap, like surprisingly. Like whenever I went online to like look to buy them, they're like $80. I'm like, do I really want to spend $80 on something that will make my clothes look a little bit more organized? Not really. But I also need to go through my clothes again for donations, because I feel like I also don't wear a lot of the stuff that I am given from my family members. Because I appreciate that they want to give me their old clothes, but a lot of it, I would say, is not really my style. And I would just rather give the clothes to someone who would actually wear them, you know? Also, I keep changing the perspective of this table because I'm like, it doesn't look right. And then I tweak it more and then I still don't like it. Okay. I think this looks fine. It's not perfect, but it looks fine. So we will stick with it. With our shade of brown. And then the desk mat. Maybe I'll color pick from my hair for the desk mat. I also realize I have not been eating my bagel. It's just been looking at me sadly on the side of my desk. Sorry, you're gonna get a little bit of ASMR while I'm chewing. Poor bagel. Listen, it was this bagel's destiny to be my lunch. Had a family, Funky. How could you be so cruel? Listen, it was the last bagel in its bag. Okay? I ate every other bagel in the bag, and this was the last one in the fridge. If anything, I'm doing it a favor by putting it down so it can join the rest of its family. Going to a better place where all the bagels are happy. Finally made it home. Welcome home, Kalulu. How was class? I saw your conundrum as well with your school stuff. How's that been going? Horrific. I can't believe I supported a Bagel family killer. Listen, if you're gonna shun me, you can go and shun the entirety of New York City, because I'm pretty sure they have slaughtered bagels by the billions at this point. They promised me I could graduate this semester while taking one class in the fall, but they took it back, and I'm basically fighting for my life because I've made plans around graduation. Yeah, I saw that. It's like so fucked up. I feel like your school's admin is not very good with like telling you guys what to do for your classes, because I remember you also had other troubles with your classes previously, right? And like organizing your classes. I don't remember what semester that was though. Okay, so I was looking through my photos to see if I have any photos of my room, and it turns out I only have photos of when my family first moved in, and it's a textbook example of the male space theme. But you got the TV on the floor, a mattress with a couple pillows, a gaming console perfectly set up. I think like my room before I decorated it definitely looked like a abandoned mental hospital that has been sitting for 50 years untouched in the countryside of an Eastern European country. Cause it was like it was really scary. Okay, it was really scary. Cause this was like an old house that my family is like renovating. And when I was like picking my room, this was like the one room that was like out of the way. So I like chose it, but it was a sight to behold before I made some changes in here. Like there was like a box, not a box bed, like one of those metal frames, like a bed frame, just by itself in front of the window, and it gave me vibes that I did not like. So we threw that out pretty fast. Oh my god, that was 2 semesters ago. I actually just came back from the class I was supposed to go to 2 semesters ago, but I couldn't get it last semester because it was spring only. That is poo-poo. And I couldn't get it 2 semesters ago because it filled up from all the seniors who were able to register before juniors. Yeah, that's the one struggle I don't miss from university, and it was the day where you get to pick your classes, because everything fills up if you aren't like on it immediately as soon as like registration opens. And it was especially difficult for my program because my program was very, very tiny. So some of the class sizes were only like 12 people. And we just did not have the faculty at all to accommodate for like more classes or more class space. Okay, I've been sitting in my car for like 5 minutes. Yeah, go inside, get something to eat, then change out. I'm just eating my bagel still. I have like 2 halves of it. I didn't even finish the first half. I also like orange juice, but it's like the really pulpy kind. I'm not sure if I'm a fan. I like smooth orange juice, but this one, it feels like there's like stuff swimming in your mouth while you drink it. Cliff diving stream when? Now. I'm gonna turn my camera. I'm gonna run around and you're gonna see me do some flips off the cliff, because there's definitely cliffs nearby where I live. In the middle of nowhere, Canada, for sure. Bomba? Yeah, awesome. We can also go cave exploring. And be crawling around underground, where no man can rescue me if I get stuck. I don't know how people do stuff like that. Adrenaline junkies are like actually like something else. Like cliff diving, cave exploration, all that shit like terrifies me. It is like not worth it at all. Because I get it's like cool things that like only true action heroes do, you know? Or whatever they want to be, but it's not worth that high. What is it, like the Nutty Putty Cave? That shit like gave me like nightmares reading about it. I love how classes went from every STEM major in freshman year to pre-meds, biotech, plant sci, biochem major sophomore year, to biotech, biochem in junior year, and now everybody I know is just biochem. Honestly, a lot of the people that I knew that were like entering in STEM fields swapped out for like psychology or like computer science or kinesiology. And I don't blame them, because like a lot of like these majors are just very like complex, and they're also like very specific as well. So it's like if you're not 100% in it, like into it, you're gonna swap. Water bucket fall tech IRL stream when? I can't even do it in game. Never mind IRL. I would fail. The STEM to psych or business pipeline is just STEM bankruptcy. Honestly, some days I wonder why I just didn't go into business. Or I could actually get an internship and get a job. Like, no hate to people who took business in university, okay? And there is a pretty prominent meme about business majors having it easy, but I often wonder how much better my life could have been if I just stuck with business or picked business. Could have gotten a sick-ass nepo job in Manhattan if I was an accountant or finance major. Oh well, I know. But look at us in biochem, holding your hand. We'll make it through, we'll make it through, we'll get jobs. I am manifesting it. They do have it easy. I saw my friend's take-home exam, and it was just fractions. He now works at TD Bank. I mean, I guess, like, how hard can it be? You know, really, how hard can it be? A lot of it is just like crunching numbers, of course, right? And calculating things and all that. And then it's like talking to people and making deals. I could do that, I think. Maybe. With a little bit of training, I could probably be a pro. But there's also like, do I want like an office job? That's another thing. Okay, old living space pictures posted on the Discord. Okay, I will take a gander in a bit. It's just arithmetic and learning definitions. Business is just the love child of elementary school math and high school level history. Like, I'm trying to think of like what my friend did for her classes, because she's a business major. But like all the classes that I can think of that she's like talked to me about were like not her business classes. Cause she's in marketing. So she like of course had like classes where she had to make like ads or commercials, like mock-up ones. But I'm like, anything that she actually like struggled with, it like wasn't her business class or her business classes. Yeah, I'd rather work in a lab than a cubicle for sure. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, maybe I did choose the right thing because I don't think I could work corporate office forever. Oh my god, Ghost, I'm sorry. I feel like I did kind of cook you a little bit. I was just joking about the setup on the ground at the mattress, but this is for real how bro was living. And not the SCP edited in. I mean, at least your bed mattress was raised off the ground and it wasn't just on the ground directly. So you know that's a step up from most r/male living space posts. No offense to marketing majors, but I feel like you could learn marketing from a 2-week online course program. You know, one of these days when I see her, I have to ask her what she actually does for marketing. It was like that for at least a month. That's an air mattress? Oh, is it an air mattress? Okay. But I also have no idea how your back wasn't killing you from sitting on the floor with your PC. Like hunching over to type on your keyboard. I feel like I would have back issues after that. After a whole month of that. Maybe I want to do a light wood table instead, actually. Oh, wrong layer. This is some Dress to Impress BGM playing right now. Ghost, you're not gonna believe it. I am listening to a DS fashion playlist from the games Style, Savvy, and Imagine. So you are 100% on point with your with your deduction. I had a controller, so it was fine. Okay, if you're playing with a controller and not just your mouse and keyboard the whole time, I feel like you could at least sit up then. I'm so close to drastically changing what I want to be and just becoming a manager, because these classes ain't teaching. Honestly, if it's not too late, you should explore your options before committing. Because I don't think you're in college yet, right? So you still have some time to think about it. But don't let our discussion scare you away from doing what you want. OMG, I know. When I read your comment, I was like, they know. Somehow they know. The vibes have been read accurately. That's the game I was referring to in yesterday's stream, yeah, and I remembered that I had a playlist from it saved, so I went and looked for it after, and I found it. Oops. Peak DS game. You know, I've seen a lot of good things about Style Savvy, but I've never played it. Maybe I should try to find an emulator that has it. I actually don't have a backup plan, which is not good. I mean, but like, at least in your area, there's a lot of different companies and opportunities to pick from with the degree that you do have. So at the very least, if you do want to change like your career path, you could like work at one or use your degree to like work at a job for a bit, and then if you do want to go back to school, you have that option, but IT/cyber was my backup plan. I don't know what I'm going to do. Right, didn't you say that you went, or are you still in school, Ghost? Because I know you mentioned, I think, cybersecurity a while ago. I wasn't sure if you were like actively taking classes or if that was what you already went to school for. My backup plan is lab technician. If my backup plan doesn't work, I'm straight up just going to buy land and make wine or something. Honestly, not a bad idea. The world can never have enough wine. But I'm pretty sure you would have to like move to Europe or something to actually make that feasible. Just go buy a vineyard in like Italy or something. My backup plan is makeup artist, but like the prop artist ones that make super realistic props, and I guess a manager, LMAO. That's not a bad idea either. I mean, makeup artist, that sounds fun. I would love being a makeup artist too. Yo, hello Zelly, how are you? Good evening. Did you bring cake today for the class? Kidding. Yeah, I'm basically speedrunning IT/cyber with how my classes work. Turns out Microsoft servers, fundamentals, / router, and Wi-Fi stuff is extremely boring when all you do is learn from a book. Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, for your program, do you at least get to do like an internship term or like a co-op program? Alright, I'm crunching on the bagel again. The American Northeast has native growing, hardy red grapes, I think. I can take a 2-week marketing online course. Advertise North American grown wine. It's not as popular as European. See, you can become a winemaker, a marketing expert, and a farmer all in one. That is your backup plan. Today I made chicken. Chicken. Yummy. I hope it wasn't my kind of chicken though. Imagine the LinkedIn. Oh, the LinkedIn would go crazy. Who knows? Maybe there's biotech jobs in, you know, in the wine industry, because there's a lot of opportunities even just for like regular agriculture. I'm sure if you were to like really look, you might find some places that are hiring like actual like biotechnicians for like I don't know, their operations and stuff to manage like plant health. Because a lot of like local biochem jobs that you can get here are mostly in like the agricultural industry. So who knows, you know, you might be able to secure your position in the wine world. Who knows? No, I just read a book and do the occasional rare hands-on assignment, and it doesn't help that my ADHD is tag-teaming me with my boredom when I have to read. The class is a staggering 1 year. Some months are long, and the class I'm in right now is only supposed to take a month to do if everything is done on time. Gotcha. So it's like all done at your own pace? I can see how that would be rough. Time to develop a new wine variant. Let's go. Okay, Kalulu, when you make it big and you are able to sell your own mutant wine, we will be there to support you. We will buy out the shelves. Slicing red and green grapes to make brown grapes and then turning that into wine. I see. You already have it all figured out then. The brown grape industry will thrive. Are brown grapes even like a thing? Is that Is that an actual type of wine that you could purchase? Is brown grape wine? Or is this dude just saying stuff? I honestly don't know what else to do though. Not really the smartest and never even plan on going to college. I don't know, but I know you don't really need to go to college for a lot of jobs. I was having this discussion with Kiwi. I think Kiwi's probably working right now. If he was here, he could maybe share some words of advice. I don't know, just keep your head up though, and I'm sure opportunities will eventually come your way. Especially if you're already deep into it. There's no point in wondering about what ifs. Just gotta take it and go forward. Like, see, we're already planning our future biotech wine industry. Maybe there's opportunities for cybersecurity in the wine industry as well. Who knows? What about cotton candy grape wine? That sounds delicious. I would drink that if that's real. Yeah, they're called moldy grapes. Mmm. I mean, I guess like wine is fermented grapes. So aren't all wines made of moldy grapes? If you think about it, you know, in a way. This is coming from a guy who knows nothing about how wine is actually made or prepared. Grapes that taste like cotton candy exist. They don't really taste good. Wait, so if they taste like cotton candy, are they not supposed to be like sweet and stuff? I feel like a nice crunchy sweet grape would be so good though. Going to college is just for the prestige? Yeah. Well, I mean obviously there are some jobs that I think people do need to be educated in to have. Obviously, like a doctor. Or like anything healthcare, anything like science. Some things in science I think can just be taught on the go, but I feel like for anything like health related, safety related, I would definitely want the person in that position to at least know what they're doing first. But aside from that, a lot of jobs, like maybe business and stuff, can be probably learned as you're doing it. I actually haven't had grapes in a while. When did I last eat grapes? Probably not that long ago. I think maybe like 3 weeks or something. They were green grapes and they were very good. And speaking of moldy grapes, some of them did show up moldy, like a couple days after we got them. And like my dad was eating them and I like picked one up and I was like, yo dad, did you look at the grapes that you were eating? And he was like, why? And I like showed him it and there was like a little tuft of hair, like Einstein if it was a grape. And my dad looked at it and he was like, oh, it's fine. You can just wash it off. And I was like, no thanks. I don't want any more grapes. If wine doesn't work, I want to make honey or tea. I feel like there aren't enough boba flavors. Okay. So see, we're expanding our thought, our vision. So we're moving on now from the wine industry to flavors in general. I feel like that would be something that's like fun though, to like work for a company, like a food company that like develops new flavors? I don't know. Because I know there's like people that do that for like perfumes to like make new scents. Wouldn't wine be yeasty grapes instead of moldy? Fermentation is when microorganisms change the food, while mold is when microorganisms eat the food basically and leave nasty stuff behind. I feel like I should know this because I took biochem, but clearly not. I don't know. I still don't know how wine is made. But yeah, you're right. It would be yeasty grapes, not moldy grapes. I'm going to start a beer brewing business. These literally cannot fall in Europe. No matter how bad your beer is, people will drink it. Oh my gosh, I was watching one thing. I can't remember what country it was in like Europe, but there was like something. Maybe it was Germany. Aren't you guys, some of you from Germany, maybe you'll know this. There was like some law about like making beer, and it's like you can't make something with the beer that like strays away from like a certain like strain or flavor. I can't remember what it was. Like there's really strict rules when it comes to actually making the beer. And in order to sell it, you have to follow them. Oh yeah, it is like a German beer purity law. So according to this website that I found, it says that in Germany, German beer brewers can only use malt, hops, yeast, and water. The law was enacted because unscrupulous, is this how you say it? Brewers would use unsavory and even dangerous ingredients to adulterate and stretch what was seen then as basic foodstuff. Apparently, it's like a 500-year-old law. Wow, they taste artificially sweet strongly. Where can you even buy cotton candy grapes? I don't think I've ever heard of them. Cotton candy grapes. Oh, they literally are called cotton candy grapes. The brand. They are available to buy from mid-July to early September. Okay, maybe the next time I go out, I'll go find them. Oh, apparently you can get them from Costco? You guys ever eaten grapes like right off the vine in Italy? So good. I've never had fresh grapes off the vine. I think I've had like strawberries and raspberries, though. Like, we used to have a raspberry bush in my backyard, so I would have a lot of fresh raspberries. And then I went to a farm a number of years ago where they had strawberries, and those were also so good. Anaerobic process of recycling electron carriers and making compounds for usable energy in the absence of oxygen. Yes. Microorganisms just hungry at the wrong time though. True. True. Just saying, it tastes like a meteor crashing into my mouth and spraying strong chemical sweetness into my mouth. Now I'm really curious about how they taste. But I have like a sweet tooth, so maybe it won't be as bad? I don't know. Add a jalapeno fresh off the plant, strongest spicy ever. Oh, my grandma for a while, she was really into breeding her own like chilies in the back, her or in her backyard like garden. And she like gave my family some to try, and I didn't try them myself, but my dad had a couple of them, and apparently they were like the most spicy thing he's ever had in his life. And he's usually like a very spice tolerant person, and he loves just like sriracha and adding like chilies to his food all the time, but it was like so strong that even like he couldn't handle it. But like breeding your own like chilies and peppers is actually like a pretty popular hobby, I guess. I can't remember if it was like a subreddit that I like came across. There's like a whole community dedicated to just like people trying to make their own super spicy chilies. It's a while ago that I found it. Sounds like you are just weak-willed and can't enjoy one of God's gifts to this world. No! Stop fighting! Not over the Costco candy grapes. I remember some channel called like Pepper Guy, and all of his videos were about growing different types of peppers and ways to eat them. See, like that would be fun. This is another prospective industry, Kalulu, for you. It's breeding different types of chilies. I downloaded like this brush pack the other week that has like a ton of like cute flowers and stuff, and I'm just testing it now to see all the different ones that are included. Ooh, I like that one. This song invokes my style boutique urge. I mean, if you still have the game, you can go play it. Peppers are not that profitable though. You can buy a whole pack of bird eye chilies for 99 cents a pound. Bell peppers though? True. I mean, if not chilies, then move on to the other type of peppers. I read a very interesting paper about breeding tomatoes for one of my classes that I had last semester. And it was just about all the different color variations that they were able to grow using some gene editing with CRISPR, and it was very cool. Who knows, if you can get into a genetics lab, Kolulu, maybe you should try to learn CRISPR. And then you can make all the mutant fruits and vegetables that your heart desires. I have Style Boutique, New Style Boutique 2, NSB 3. Oh my goodness, you have all the fun fashion games. I've also thought about maybe like playing a fashion game on stream, but I don't really know what good games there are like available for like PC. I used to love like dress-up games when I was younger. I guess like Love Nikki has its new like Infinity Nikki game, but it's like a gacha, and to get all the good cute clothes, you have to like craft it and like run around the world, and I don't really want to go through all that effort just to make pretty outfits. Roblox fashion show game. I mean, I guess there's always like Dress to Impress and those games, but it's not the same, you know? It's not the same. Oops. I feel like I should have done food science. Why the hell did I choose biochemistry? I think you can probably still find like a job with food science with a biochem degree. I think you'll be okay. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I don't want to be responsible if you do or do not find a job. I used to play those fashion games on Roblox. Whoop. Why do I keep saying like Roblox? Roblox. Back in like 2016 or 17? Did they exist back then? Oh wait, they did. I remember playing them. What am I talking about? But I don't think they were as hype as Dress to Impress. Oh, play it with viewers? That could be fun. Because I actually still haven't played it myself. And I've been meaning to do like a game with viewers, so maybe I can do like a private server, Dress to Impress, and where I force you guys to play it with me. Or it's time to get out the emulator and play Style Boutique. True, but I have to look up... Well, I'm sure it's probably not legal, technically, to be playing emulators on a stream. So I would be a bit cautious about it if I'm gonna stream it. I think Rise, it's probably just gonna be a funky on their own time type of game. Life is like Roblox. True, life is Roblox. But unlike Roblox, there's no real-life money tycoon where I can walk up to a machine and get millions of dollars, unfortunately. Only Roblox game I played is RTS and shooter, really, with the occasional tycoon. Honestly, I don't play Roblox anymore. I used to be super into it as a kid, but I haven't played it in like actively in like many years. Back when the Builders Club was still a thing. I remember I like once saved up and I bought like the first level of the Builders Club, and it was like, it was so amazing for 10-year-old me. Squid Game Roblox? Dude, I missed out on the VTuber Squid Game Roblox event because the other Funkyghosts Jay was hosting it with Alex, and he like DM'd me and asked if I wanted to play, and I was like, I do, but I have to go to a family thing today, so I wasn't able to play. I was so sad that I missed it. During winter break, I grinded the Blue Lock Roblox game. It was surprisingly well made for a sports game on Roblox. I didn't even know that they had that. Because it looks like Blue Lock, like the soccer anime, right? What do you even do in it? How is it different from just playing normal soccer? Did they give you like anime power-ups? Same, my main account turns 9 years old this month. Oh my gosh, how old is mine? Wait, I gotta Google this. Well, let me log in and check. What the heck even was my password from back then? Oh no, I don't remember what my login details are. Hold on. I still have it on my iPad. Wait, let me check on my iPad. Roblox. Did I delete it? I deleted it! No! Okay, I have my credentials saved like somewhere. But I'm pretty sure my account is like well over 11, 10 years old. Gosh, and I remember the forums back then too. I used to post on there. I don't even want to think about it. So cringy. Like, real Roblox OGs know the beef, the absolute beef between the off-topic and the Roblox talk factions that had formed on the forums. Like, people would be out to get each other on there all the time, and it got so bad that they just entirely scrapped the forums because people on there were just so awful and so toxic. I used to always play as a guest, so no Roblox account for me. No! Yeah, I used to play on a guest account for a long time, and then I finally, I think, like, convinced my mom to let me make an account with her email. Roblox is the only platform where I find new and interesting style of shooters. Gravedigger is one of those games, basically World War I tunnel warfare in that game. Ooh, that sounds interesting. The one I play on now is 10 years old, I think. It was soccer with anime power-ups. It was silly but awesome. That sounds fun too. Oh Guys, don't make me play Roblox again. Back then, Roblox had almost no censorship at all. Like, it was like almost like the Wild West back then. Like, on the forums and the games, people would kind of just do anything. Okay, and who remembers that one guy? What was his name? Like, Jared? Jared something. He was so notorious because he would always steal games, but he would always be on like the front page. He used to wear like the buff like body, the bodysuit, and he had like the yellow t-shirt and like the antlers, and everybody hated him. I don't know if anyone knows who I'm talking about. Jared Valdez! Yes, Kate Sully, you know who I'm talking about. It's been so long since I've thought about him. I'm so glad someone else remembers his name. I kind of miss the old factions on Roblox. You don't really see that anymore. Yeah, I used to be in one too, and they would have like PvP training sessions, and they had like a uniform and everything. It was so fun. I remember my cringe roleplay phase I went through with Roblox. I wish I could purge that from my mind. Dude, I used to do that shit too. And it's like cringe, but like when you were younger, it was like fun. Like I remember it was like after the Flash. That was one of my favorites. And then I used to do like the Nintendo or the video game ones where it's like you get to pick like the sprites of the characters and you like roleplay as the video game characters. I can't remember which one it was, but there was like this huge one with like basically every like Sega and Nintendo character in it. And they would like recreate maps from like the different games for like you to hang out in. I would always play as like Sonic in those roleplays. And there was like also like this vampire one that I really liked that had like a castle and like a town and a forest. That one is cool. And me and Lobella would like play together, so we would have like we would be like how do you say this? Like we would have our characters, right? But they would always be like related to each other. So we would like roleplay as a pair to like interact with others. And it's like I miss those days. Those days were so cringe, but I miss them. That was like the most fun I had as a kid. It was like fucking Roblox RP. My RP phase consists of City RP, Warrior Cats, any RP game to be honest. High school roleplay? Oh, I never got into the school setting ones. I think everyone played RP games on Roblox at one point. You had to. You like had to play them. Because back then there was no VR chat. There was no like there was no other game that facilitated it as well as Roblox did, you know? Roblox RP. Oh no, Kazuki's here. Everybody scramble. Hello, good morning. Quite early for you, good sir. I wish Roblox VC was a thing when My Hero was at its peak. Imagine the voice chatting in My Hero RP Roblox games. No, I don't even want to imagine it. Don't put that thought in my head. What y'all know about Welcome to Robloxia? The name rings a bell, but I don't know if I played that. It was anything but a school setting with high school RP. I'm pretty sure no one ever went to the school in that game. Oh man. What was the other one? It was like another city roleplay. It wasn't like Meep City. It was it Welcome to Robloxia? I can't remember any of like the old names of the worlds. The only game that rivaled Roblox in RP was Gmod. True, I guess there was Gmod too at the time, but I never got into Gmod. Gmod RP was more chaotic than Roblox RP for sure. I'd always play as a hobo. That's so good though. That's so funny. I remember my favorite thing to do with Lobella is we would go into like those city RPs and we would dress up as like Ronald McDonald. And then we would just harass people and like break into their houses and bother them. Like role-playing was fun, but like trolling people in roleplay was like even more peak. Okay, I think this... Okay, I've been yapping about Roblox. I have not been drawing, but I'm pretty sure this is like... This is done. So let's put this in YouTube Studio and see how this looks. Let me just save this. And then I'm going to change the size of the canvas if I know where that is, because I've totally used this program a million times before and I know where everything is. Okay. Save. Export. Okay, hold on. Let me hide my VTuber character real quick. I'm just gonna see if I can load it in without restarting. Aha, it's here. Yo! Okay, hold on. Here's the reveal. Ta-da! It looks good, doesn't it? It's not bad. I might have to just make it like a bit bigger. But I'd say I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know. Like wow, I am drawer. I draw art. So if I actually want to like use it though, how can I position this? It's a bit big. She a little girthy. She a little big. Oh, looks cool. Turned out really well. Nice. Thank you guys. Thank you. I might have to fix how I want to set up my drawing screen overlay for other streams. But let's see. I can scooch over a little bit more. I don't know. I think it's okay. It's not very distracting. Maybe my head's a little bit big. There. I'm pretty happy with it, not gonna lie. I think it looks good. That's the size of a Cintiq. Okay. If it looks like it's properly proportional, then that's good, because I was eyeballing it this whole time. And now I can draw other things to go on the table. What other... Hold on, wait. I have an idea. There. my little Astolfo, he can sit there too. I'm just like trying to preview my stream quickly as well, just to see how it looks for you guys. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I'm happy. When you go to draw the controller, do a Mad Catz controller? What is that? Mad Catz? Whoa, these look cool. Some of these are translucent, so you can see all the stuff inside. I like that. Best off-brand controllers money can buy. Okay, I was going to do the microphone today, but I realized I spent a lot of time yapping and kind of just fiddling with the table. So I'm probably not gonna be able to work on the microphone before my fam comes home, because I'm like, it's almost 5, so I should probably end. But I'd say since we finished with this, I'll be happy, and I'll probably pick up the microphone for another stream for a part 3, and then also the controller maybe for a part 3, part 4, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm thinking I also wanna... I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but I also want to play Minecraft sometime this week as well. So I don't know if I'll do more art tomorrow. Tomorrow might be Minecraft instead. But yeah, I will post my schedule this time for sure. Hopefully tonight. And then I'll let you guys know what the deal is for the rest of this week and for next week. If you stream on Friday, stream at 8. Yeah, usually for weekends I stream in the evening at like 8 EST. So hopefully nothing should change with that. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the stream, Funky. No problem. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then Friday for sure. Okay, bye-bye.